This is Fast Talking Eddie. And I'm HT Boom, bringing you the Colts, who are 2 wins, 2 losses, versus the Ravens, who are 3 wins, 1 loss. Roman Gabriel and the Colts versus Fran Tarkenton and the Ravens. 2 legends, 2 throwback players. Times what? Just times. It's times. It's times. It's times. Halfback Walt Garrison. It's times. They say next season Walt Garrison will look different. Yes, he will. He won't look like he looks now. No, he won't. But, what about the but? What about the but? It means that next season, the NFL union players will be featured first. And the aliens and the throwback players will basically just get the breadcrumbs. So let's get this started. We got Fran Tarkenton, throwback player from the 1970s with the Minnesota Vikings and the Giants, versus Roman Gabriel, throwback player from the 1970s, 1960s, who was with the Eagles and the Rams. Bullet Bob Hayes, throwback player from the 1960s, Dallas Cowboys. Johnny Hecker, I don't know what he was, but he is, and there he is. And this will be was once the game is over. So let's get this show on the road, baby. A little bit less noisy setup. And here we go. The Colts, Roman Gabriel will get the ball first. And here he comes. 1,070 yards, 5 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. What? Hey, I'm just having a moment here. Can I share my moment with the people? Do you must interfere with my moment? Sorry. Right out the bat. 2nd down. And 2 yards to go. Roman Gabriel strikes. And he strikes hard. Like a hammer. They're in a halfback stance. Running game. Walt Garrison, throwback legend from the Dallas Cowboys. And it's a 1st down. It's a 1st down. And they made the 1st down. The 1st down was made. Must you repeat everything I say? I'm just going for the drama. And he strikes again to Odom. And they got the 1st down. Beckham, 1st down. Beckham, 1st down. Rolls over. And that's how you do it in the NFL. That's right. Intercepted. Unbelievable. What started out as a promising drive has turned into a... So here comes Fran Tarkenton. Less than 1,000 yards. 5 touchdowns. 773 yards. I guess he hasn't been playing much. No, they've been playing the rookie, the 3rd string quarterbacks or 4th string. First down. So at this point, the Texans and the Colts are leading their division. And the Ravens, let me check. Basically, the Steelers are leading the division, but the stats are not updated yet. Why don't you upgrade the stats? I was going to do it before the game, but unfortunately, there's no unfortunately in a football game. Either you do it or you don't. I didn't do it. Why? I got lost to the stadium. How can you get lost to the stadium? You're on the same bus with me. Oh, sorry. Gee. Well, the driver took the wrong road. The driver, I was in the same bus with you. I made it to the stadium on time. You were right there in the back of the bus with the cheerleaders. Well, you're scaring them. What do you mean? You're going up there and say, "Hey, would you like to have sex?" What's wrong with you? Fourth down. You don't go up to a cheerleader and say, "Hey, would you like to have some sexy G.I. Joe?" First of all, you're not Vietnamese, you know. Why you say G.I. Joe? They look at you like you're weird. I'm sorry. And it's the Ravens score first, 3-0. Usually this is how it happens. A team gets shut down and they just can't get back. It's happened to the Colts before. It's all psychological, people. The team that beats them convinces them that the odds are too great against them. We've seen this with the Colts and the Texans and, of course, my Cowboys. Another thing, they keep calling the same plays. It's a comfortability psychology. Oh, wow. Unless you're a die-hard fan of the Ravens, this is a shocker. You know, you would expect the Colts under Roman Gabriel to just be dominating, you know. The fact that they are not looks like they're struggling. Call the right plays and they'll make it. Just call the right plays. I'm not the coach. Oh, wow. First down. Number 88. Stopper. He makes it look so easy, Roman Gabriel, at times. Other times, like the previous play, it just, you know, boggles the mind how he could struggle. Just a quarterback like anybody else. Puts on his legs 2 times at once. What? And it puts, I don't understand what you just said. What I meant to say, and I'm sorry the words came out wrong. He puts on his pant legs 2 legs at a time. Doesn't like everybody else. Just focus on the game and not these crazy remarks. And it seems like it's going to be a 3rd down. It's a 1st down. I'm shocked. Boy, he looked like he was going to the outside, taking the long route. I'm surprised he even made it. Why not just up the middle like everybody else does? Sometimes the defense shuts the middle down. That's true. Oh, that was a bad call. I don't know what Roman Gabriel was thinking when he did that. Trying to get a first down. No, he threw it way too early. Way too early. That seems to be no. He threw it too early. That's all you need to know. And he did it again. How do you know if it's too early or not? You're a quarterback. That's a good point. How do I know if it's too early or not? Are you asking yourself? Are you asking yourself a question? I mean, how low can you get AT bump? Fourth down. See, like right there, there's no such thing as too early. By the time the ball is in the air, the defenders are there. Whether or not the ball is actually thrown. Never mind. After the game, will you please update these stats? I will. Thank you. Rosie Greer, movement on the defensive line. David Lee, who has just recently signed to next season's roster. So David Lee will be on the roster for the Colts, I believe. And also Doug Wyatt, Rich McGeorge, Tom Mitchell. We're in a third down situation, people. Is your head coach here? Yo, Tom Landry's in the stadium. Why? Well, I'm helping him. I'm afraid to ask. How? Draft some plays for the next Texans game. You're helping him, with some plays. Why? It might be that the Saints, well, what? That the Patriots and the Texans will play each other. Why'd you mention the Saints for? Going into the future. What? What do you mean you're going into the future? Mentally. You haven't even... how can you go into the future when you haven't even left the past? Oh, what a hit. Number 21 came in like he was determined to lay the pain on Fran Tarkenton. How do you pronounce that name? What name? Atuchu. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's a first down, number 32. The Ravens are showing the Colts they're not intimidated. They will not be bullied by the mystique of Roman Gabriel. Mystique? Isn't that like that movie, The Fantastic Four? What Fantastic Four? That movie Mystique. It's not the Fantastic Four. That's that other movie. Which one? The one you're talking about. Are you a blank? You're talking about a movie and you don't even know what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about the Fantastic Four. It's not the Fantastic Four. It's a first down. Number 84. The X-Men. You're thinking about Mystique of the X-Men. The girl who's all blue or something like that. Yo, that's right. But what I was referring to was it doesn't matter anymore. That's the past. Whatever you're referring to, nobody cares. Second down. Why don't you just go back to the Texans? They got Roger Staubach, so they don't need you. How can they don't? How come he's not working with Roger Staubach for the plays? Oh, they are. They're working together, but they just want to see what plays I come up with, so they can counter them. I don't understand. It's a first down, number 11. What are you talking about? Well, by my calling the plays that I would call if I was with the Texans, they're looking at the plays and thinking, okay, this is how they counter the plays. When you play with the Patriots, what happened? We lost. So I don't understand why Tom Landry is coming to you. Go to somebody who's an expert. Well, they're not necessarily looking for plays that are winning plays. They're just looking for plays that they can study and counter in case if I were to show up and be the quarterback for the other team that the Texans are going to be playing. Jeez. And are they hoping that you're the quarterback? They're trying to get me to be the quarterback. So that you're basically telling them your plays. It's a fumble. That's what you're doing. Well, then in that case, I won't be the quarterback of either team. I think you will. You're that stupid. Well, I'm not stupid. Why do you allow people to manipulate you like this? Is it because they talk to you and you're like rewarding them? That could be the reason. Then that makes you pitiful. All by himself. Touchdown. Ravens. No one to block the play. If the Colts keep playing like this on defense, then the game's over. 9-0. Are you going to sign as a quarterback next season? Well, I unfortunately had my name placed on the roster with the Buccaneers with your name, so my agents removed it. I'm no longer at the Buccaneers. What team are you going to be? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to have you following me around. It just won't be with the Buccaneers. Who's going to be broadcasting when you're playing? Aren't you going to continue broadcasting? Yes. Then it's going to be you. Oh. Oh, it's the first down. There goes number 45. I believe that's Tom Mitchell. Not sure. He's your friend. Yeah, but I need to see his name. You don't even know it. Yeah, that's Rich McGeorge. He signed to play. He's going to come back next season. I don't understand this play. I would never call that play. I don't know why they did. Sometimes they are the worst enemy. What? If you were Roman Gabriel and you called that play, why would you call it if you were him? I would never call that play. Yes, but if you were and you called a play, why would you call a play like that if it was you? Stupidity. That explains it all. Oh wow, Tom Mitchell caught it. Number 80. What? I mean, the fact Roman Gabriel was running right into the defenders when he threw it, and he throws it to heavy traffic. Either that's a sign of greatness or just insane luck. I would hate to say greatness because they've been struggling. He's a great player, both of them. Oh wow, he got hit as he threw it, and number 13 caught it as he was being hit. First and goal. You don't learn stuff like this. You just go out there and basically do it. So now they got Walt Garrison. I would pass it. I mean, and it's a touchdown. Well, you know the rule. Passing it in the red zone is a disaster waiting to happen. And that's why you would do it. You are a disaster that is waiting to happen. It's 10-7. Ravens are leading. Have you always been like this? Oh yeah, ever since I was a kid. Why? I mean, is it something fundamentally wrong with your brain? Oh no. Oh, as a little boy, I was sent to the child psychologist, and were you like threatening to kill the teacher or what? No, it's just why you say that? I don't know. I just look at you and I just get the feeling that maybe you took bombs or something, pictures of bombs. No, it's just that we kept moving all the time, and the teachers wanted me sent to a child psychologist to see how the impact of always moving had on me. Because I was very quiet as a child. And then what happened to you? What did they find? Oh, their findings was that I was normal. Yeah, tell me about it. Third down. Did they lock you up? No. I passed all the tests that they had, the brain test. What do you mean brain test? Oh, like putting pegs into round pegs into the round holes and square pegs into the square holes, and I just paid close attention to what the psychiatrist was doing, and I just basically passed the test. So why are you the way you are? Because I started as a teenager being a musician and a football player, and I didn't think that it was brain surgery, you know. I mean, it wasn't rocket science, so there was no need to show everybody that I'm smart. So I grew up on a farm. I just knew the chores and going to school. My friends didn't care if I was, smart or not. So I just basically didn't have to be smart. We all were just friends. And, that was a boring story. I'm not going to ask you about your past anymore. You don't tell us what we want to hear, that you're some sort of child stalker or something like that. That you killed your puppy dog. No, I never did that. Second down. I had a very normal upbringing, living on a farm, just doing farm duties, going to school. Nothing unusual. So you just like acting stupid. For what? it lowers people's expectations, and that way I can just be me. I don't have to try to impress people. A sacked. Number 91. Got to Roman Gabriel. And it wasn't a question that he waited too long to throw it. It was just a question he was setting up to throw it. So you just act stupid because you don't want people to think you're smart? Well, people are just people, and when you act smart, people kind of don't like it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I was smart as a child, and I was smart as a teenager. I was good at biology and science and English. People always came up to me asking for help in tutoring. I think it's just your perception that you think other people are going to resent you for something that you're not. What is it, Dr. Phil? Well, I'm trying to help you so that you won't continue misrepresenting yourself to the people. If they think you're an idiot, they're going to treat you like an idiot. Don't you want to be treated with some sort of dignity and respect? If I have a good team and we're getting the plays done, we'll score and we'll get a touchdown and we'll win the game. That's all people need to know. Whether or not I act, stupid or talk about intelligent things, nobody remembers that. They'll only remember is in the game that you lost. I wasn't the only person out there, man. I threw the ball and oh wow, look at that. First down, Ravens. I've had conversations with Fran, Tarkenton, and Roman Gabriel. We're at the end of the first quarter, and they don't act stupid. They just act themselves, and they get along well with people. I think you just overanalyze other people's perception of you. We'll be right back after this commercial.